Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Skillstream. In today's video, we will learn about constructor with default values, or you can say default value constructor. We will see one example and we'll execute a program and check the output. So let's get started. First, we will see the definition. Okay. A constructor with default value is nothing but a parameterized constructor, which we have seen in the last video. Parameterized constructor is nothing but a constructor in which we pass parameters and arguments, right? Default value constructor is different from default constructor. Okay. See the difference. The words are same, default, but default value constructor means it is a parameterized constructor in which we will pass by default values to the constructor variables. Where in case with default constructor, I'm saying default constructor. That means a constructor with no parameters. Got it? Once again, I'll say default value constructor means parameterized constructor with default values. Default constructor is no parameters we are passing. Clear? Now, the definition says that a default value is a parameterized constructor in which we pass parameters with some values. You can give any value to a variable. It will be considered as default value. Okay. Check the syntax. Class name, constructor, as because the name of class and constructor should be same. That's why we call it as a constructor rather than calling it as a member function. Okay. Type is nothing but data type. If I want to give the by default value to first variable, I will write the name of a variable, give default value. If I want to give the default value to second parameter, write down the name, data type of the parameter and give some default values. Okay. And then constructor body. Check the examples. Class student, roll number, name. Okay. Student int r equal to 1, string n equal to unknown. So this is r and n. These are the default values we have given to the variables. Okay. So it is not mandatory you will give default values to all the parameters. Only one parameter also you can give default value. But we need to keep in mind when I am giving a default value to a parameter, it has to be the last parameter. If I am not giving this value, okay, a bit confusing I guess. See, if I just want to give default value to only one variable, okay, int r, string name, suppose for course, I want to give default value as computers. Okay, so that has to be the last parameter. Clear? Okay. We will see this example only. Now the point to remember here is if I am passing values, the default value will get override, right? Means r equal to 1, n equal to unknown. Okay. So when I am passing the values 101 and Rahul, this value will get displayed. The new value will get displayed onto the output screen. It will overwrite. It will overwrite the default values. When I am not passing any values, default values will get displayed onto the screen. Clear? So now we will execute one problem statement which I have explained in the previous slide. What we will do is, we will take a student variable class, we will take roll number and name, but instead of two variables, I will take one more variable as course. For that course, I will give a by default value as computers. Okay. I will not take this as because I have explained this in the previous example. Now we have three variables: roll number, name and course. We need to display the details using constructor with default values, or you can say default value constructor. So let's move to the coding editor. I have a class student. Int roll number, string name, string course. Okay. Include a header file. Write down constructor. So now I am passing parameters. So when I am writing parameters inside constructor, the parameters name should be different from the class name. See, I have taken R for roll number, I have taken N for name, okay, and then I am taking C for course. Now I have to give this course as default value equal to, as because this is string, include that in double quotations. Okay. Now simple, class variable equal to constructor variable. So class variable for roll number is roll number equal to R, name equal to N, course equal to C. Okay. So this is our constructor code. Now for displaying, obviously we need to write a member function, that is put data. Inside that we will take cout statements. Okay. Details of student. Cout roll number, in which variable we have stored it, roll number. See, put data is a member function of class student. So I am using class variable roll number instead of R. So this R, N and C are constructor variables. So we are gonna use it only inside constructor, not outside the constructor. Okay. Any variable, if you want to use outside the constructor, it has to be a class variable. Cout name variable, See out. Okay. Now we need to write main. So we know that when we will create object of the class, constructor will get called automatically. So how to create object? Write down student name, create object. Okay. Now default value we have given only for one variable. So if I am passing two values, okay, by default for course it will consider the value as computer. Now s dot put data semicolon. If I am creating one more object, so I have passed all the three parameters value, and then I will call s1 dot put data. Cool. Cool, right? Now we will execute this. See, details of student, roll number 12, name Sangeeta, course computer. This course computer is a by default value which we have given, right? Now, for the second object, when I have passed roll number 10, name Sangi, and course information technology. So this information technology is a new value, right? So that new value will override by default value. So this new value got override with this computers. Got it? So default value constructor, or we can say constructor with default value, clear, is a parameterized constructor in which we pass default values to the variables, to the constructor variables. We pass default value to the parameters. Okay. So when I am not passing anything for the default value, this value, default value, will get displayed. If I am passing a value, so this new value will get override. So on the output screen, you will get the new value. Clear? Okay. I hope you understood this topic. If you have any doubt, you can comment for any queries. Thanks for watching.